doing a story time of the time my tattoo artist had a crush on me and got so nervous he dropped the tattoo gun twice on me. Literally dropped it. I'm not gonna say the name of the artist or the tattoo shop just to keep it confidential, but I thought this was a funny story that I would tell you guys. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Cicely. You should go ahead and click that subscribe button so you won't miss out on any of my videos. But without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so this story all starts on Friday the 13th. I decided I was going to go get another tattoo on my arm. It's this rose right here on my bicep, and I really love it. I think it turned out so good. The tattoo artist, amazing. He did an amazing job. I'm gonna be telling you guys this kind of like crazy story. So it is Friday the 13th. I'm going to the tattoo shop. They were doing $40 tattoo specials, and I had wanted a rose tattooed on my body for a very long time. And it just so happened they had a really pretty rose design that I really liked, and so I was like, why not get it? It's cheap. I know the tattoo artists and the place that we were going to. I've been there before, so I trusted it, and I knew it was a good and safe place, and the artists were all great. Yeah, definitely if you're going anywhere, especially on like discount days, Friday the 13th for tattoo shops, make sure it's a credible and good tattoo shop, and this one was, so I had no problem with going in and getting another tattoo. So I go in and do all of my paperwork, and then they introduce me to the artist who's going to be tattooing me, and I have never gotten a tattoo from this person before, but he was an artist there, and I do trust the place, so I was like, okay, cool. So they sat me down in this chair, and he's getting everything ready, and he's being so quiet and very just like nervous. Like, he seemed like he was just very nervous, and I don't know if it was nervous because he had a crush on me. I don't know if he was just nervous because he was a first-year tattooer, so he was still very new, so I could have been one of the very first few people that he's really tattooed. So honestly, I don't know, but I mean, I'd like to think he had a crush on me, but yeah, he's getting all of his equipment set up, and I'm sitting there, and I'm not really that nervous. I started to get really nervous though, right when I was sitting there. Obviously that happens to me all the time. I'm really not nervous for tattoos because I kind of know how it feels like. I have 3. It's gonna be a little bit painful. I was expecting it, but that is when I really started to get nervous. My hands were sweating, and I was like, oh my god. And my friend Shannon actually went with me, and I asked her to live stream it for me. Literally, I was like, live stream this for me. I feel like it'd be really fun and kind of like a cool live stream. So she's live streaming it, and he starts tattooing me, and he gets everything set up. It looks all good. The stencil is on, and he starts tattooing me, and first my hand starts going completely numb. Like, the line work, it hurts. Like, a tattoo on your bicep hurts really bad. I am not going to like sugarcoat this because it really did hurt, and my whole entire hand started falling asleep and going completely numb. And I was like trying to talk to him because I feel like if I talk through my tattoos and like I'm trying to talk to the artist, it really helps me kind of distract from it. And most of the tattoo artists that I've gotten tattooed by, like every single one, has talked to me the whole time. Like, they can focus and talk at the same time. So I was like, you know, just trying to have a conversation with him, and I was like, wow, this actually like really hurts. Like, I was really surprised. Like, I knew it was gonna hurt, and he was like, yeah, it's a really sensitive area. But the way he like said it, he like kind of like looks up from tattooing me, and he like, his face was all like pink, and he's like shy, and he's like, yeah, it's like a really sensitive area. I was like, aw. So it was like kind of funny. But anyways, I was like, okay, so he just kept tattooing me, and it probably was like 15 minutes in. It was hurting pretty bad. My hand was completely numb. I couldn't feel it. So I was like trying to wiggle my fingers while he's tattooing me to make sure that it wouldn't fall asleep like even more, because literally I could barely feel it. He was like, do you need a break? And I was like, no, like I'm fine. Like, I didn't want to be like a baby about it. I was like, just tattoo me, it's fine. So this tattoo altogether took about 35 minutes, but probably like halfway through, I'm like trying to talk to him, trying to initiate conversation. I was like, how long have you been tattooing? And then about halfway through, all of a sudden, he like drops the tattoo gun. Like, he lifts his arm back to take it off my arm and flat out drops it, and it flies, hits my leg, and comes off. And there's like ink all over my leg. And he's like, oh my god, are you okay? He's like, did that hit you? And I was like, no, like it didn't, like the needle didn't touch me. I just have ink on me. And he was like, oh my god, like, I'm so sorry, like, I did not mean to do that, like, that's very unprofessional, like, and I was like, it's fine, like, really, like, it's not a big deal. It didn't touch me, so you're fine. And so he goes back to tattooing, and he keeps tattooing, and I'm trying to talk to him, and he's, again, like, being really shy, and, like, very, like, just untalkative, and I'm, like, a super talkative person. And then he is like tattooing, and I'm trying to talk to him and initiate conversation, and he literally like fumbles and almost drops the gun again and catches it right before it falls on my arm. So this time it probably would have like hurt me and fell on my arm, and I was like, okay, maybe I just shouldn't talk to him anymore. I don't know if it was my talking that got him messed up or like nervous. I don't know if he was just nervous because he was a newer tattoo artist, or I don't know if he was nervous because he had a crush on me, but that was a little rough. It looks amazing. The tattoo artist did such a great job, and I know he was probably just very, very nervous because he was a new tattoo artist. Like, I feel like it's a lot of pressure to tattoo someone. Like, props to him for even being able to make it look amazing, because the line work is amazing. It's so nice, and I couldn't have asked for like a better tattoo from that experience. But I mean, you gotta hold on to your guns, fam, like literally. That's it for the story time that is so funny and I thought was a little bit crazy and kind of just like, really, that happened? Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. And yes, without further ado, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.